What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcast for the next episode of Moon Hunters. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to see you here today as we take control of Kubele and do a little dance with our pole. Do a little dance in the forest with a mole. I was trying to come up with something that we would find in a forest that we would also dance with, and a mole is all that I could think of. What in the hell is this thing? A giant tree. Okay. Symbols have been carved for generations into the tree's bark, and yet there is always room for more. What will you wish for? Huh? I don't know. Let's go with power. The sweet scent of the bark, freshly torn, smells godly. You gain 5 strength. That's pretty sweet because I think that'll probably help out with our left click, our little stabature, like right there where we're like, Arr! We like try to stab people. I'm pretty sure that'll help with it. I don't know. Strength seems like it would be important for something like stabbing. I could be wrong, but it just seems like one would follow the other. Hey! The scent its flowers exhale, doesn't it make you want to dance? You see the look on that guy's face? Hold on. Oh, you missed it. No, I missed it. I wanted to look at his face a little bit longer. He was like, ah! He seemed like he was so stoked about it. I've never seen a tree before. This is the most amazing day ever. The Ansu bird. Behold, your wish is granted. Awk! For I am here. I will grant you 1,000 opals and a weapon of the ages. Simply call me your lord and master. This kind of has like a Christ-like, like 40 days in the desert type thing. Like, so you're saying you'll give me like everything I ever want, but I've never met you before, but you want me to call you my lord and master? Kubele tells no bird that he is my master. Ah! When the time comes to fight, you will regret turning down my help. The bird flies away. It appears as though that gave me some kind of like loyalty or some kind of, I don't know if that's pride, what that was. Let me take a look here. Was it prideful? Or was it... it was prideful. Maybe I should have called the bird my lord and master. I don't know. He can be my lord and master because I'm a bastard. I'm gonna run faster because this guy is after me. I'm gonna death ray you guys. How do you feel about death rays? Yeah, I think I finally figured these dudes out. There's like a brief period after they hit you where you can deal damage to them, and that's pretty much all there is to it. I think there was like 15 opals back this way. I thought I saw money laying on the ground, and I'm a big fan of money laying on the ground. I find a lot of money laying on the ground. I live in a neighborhood where little kids walk home from school. There's like an elementary school on my street, and little kids, I've learned, drop a lot of money. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm following little kids around with my money bags out being like, give me your lunch money. It's not like that. It's just I go for my run every day at like 5 o'clock, and school gets out like 2 hours before that, and you'd be amazed the amount of singles and like $5 bills and things I find laying on the ground. It's incredible. Instruct your children to be careful with those dollar bills, yo, because it seems like they're going hungry and saving them for Nintendo games. I don't know what I would do if I found out my kid wasn't eating lunch at school and instead was saving the money for video games. Like, the gamer half of me wants to applaud the ingenuity, but then, like, the other half of me is like, you kind of need those nutrients so that you don't become, like, emaciated and just like, a holy orchard? Holy orchard! Ooh, that right there, that felt good. That felt nice. I think we got a song in front of us right now. Let's go to the holy orchard. Hopefully we'll be able to patch up a couple of those holes. Death laser! You cannot handle the power, razor monkeys. A death laser is incredibly satisfying to use. If you haven't had the chance to use the death laser yet, I highly recommend it. Every now and again, you might notice that I'm very, very loud in my videos. That's because I have this weird tendency when I get up in the morning, i.e. I woke up like 5 minutes ago. Oh. Did we already find Baba Yaga in this playthrough, or is this a different Baba... Laser! I like how it's got a little knockback component. A child cries from within the house. As you approach, an old woman emerges. I have enough servants for today and no need for more cleaning. Go away or I shall eat you. Let's demand. Didn't we attack last time? Let's demand. Harumph, you will not meddle in my affairs. The witch chants a spell. You are frozen in place as the house bounds away. Well, at least we became more prideful, I guess. We are too proud to take Baba Yaga's orders. I watched John Wick the other day, and I thought it was odd that they called him Baba Yaga. I'd be like, isn't Baba Yaga like a female lady? I don't know. I always remember Baba Yaga in the, I guess the games like Quest for Glory 4. Baba Yaga was in there, and she had that skull out in front of her house that you had to put a hat on him so that he wouldn't be in the sun anymore. The piglets romp and play fight while their sibling eats. Their mother sleeps exhausted. I really just don't feel like beating up a piglet, so I'm just going to observe. There are some things I know last time we did the other option, but I'm not a cruel man. I like piggies too. Baby piggies are adorable. You learn the different sounds and behaviors the bear piglets use to express themselves. I think that would be more of like behave theirs. My behave ours would be like my group, and then behave theirs would be their group. But anyways, sensing your gaze, their mother wakes up with a squeal and prods her family into the underbrush, and they flee. You gain wisdom and intellect. On the secondary side, I wouldn't mess with a boar anyways. Boars are kind of terrifying animals. Frequently underestimated. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but boars are like really, really, really dangerous. They got thick skulls. You can't shoot them. Bullets bounce off of them sometimes. It's kind of like a bear. Like, yeah, technically you can like shoot them, but it may not work out so great for you. Do it from a tree. Well, the bear's just gonna climb the tree, so at least you don't have that problem when it comes to the piggies. Oh god, you guys are everywhere. Well, I'm going to laser you. I wish I had time to be like, come here, and do like a DBZ reference, but I didn't have time. It was just too much for me. I'm just gonna stand here and get hit in the face because, I don't know. It seems like it gets the job done faster, and these guys are just gonna drop hearts anyways. You left your heart on the ground in my feet. I ate that heart, and food poisoning made me weak. I hate food poisoning. I've had it so many times, too. My dad seems to think that this suggests that I should eat at more reputable establishments. And I'm like, well, there's no way to tell. Like, last time I got food poisoning, it was at like a pizza place. The time before that, it was at like this, like, okay, so the time before that, it was at this skeevy Mexican place that I knew I shouldn't have eaten at. But anyways, the problem there is that it's hard to tell when you're in the moment and they're putting delicious treats in front of you. Like when somebody puts down like a chorizo burrito, is your first instinct to be like, nah, I'm super hungry right now, but I'm not going to eat this because I'm afraid of the consequences? No, it's not. You just wolf that thing down and worry about it later. Unfortunately, I get food poisoning. I got food poisoning from Jamba Juice. Like, you know the place that makes those little ice cream slushies? Yeah, I got food poisoning from there. How do you get food poisoning from Jamba Juice? I don't know, but I managed to accomplish it. That was my worst bout with food poisoning. I think I've had it 6 or 7 times, and that was the one that knocked me out. Like, Jamba Juice knocked me out for like 5 or 6 days. I was out for a while, like just bedridden. I didn't go to the hospital, though, because, you know, health insurance issues. I.e., I don't have it. They tried to be like, I was talking to a guy one time, he's like, why don't you get it? And I was like, because it's like $350 a month, dude. Are you out of your mind? It's like insanely expensive. Who just has like $400 laying around to just like sign up for something that you're not actively going to use ever except for when you're sick? It's a terrifying proposition. It's extortion. The whole insurance industry, man. Give us money or bad things will happen to you. Financially. Just doesn't sit right with me. What is this? The place soothes your frayed nerves. The scent of spring floats in the air. I don't know. Let's meditate? You close your eyes and experience an extraordinary calm, as if the world has come into a purer focus. Kubele gains 8 spirit and wisdom. Cool. And what does that do? Ooh, I'm wise now. I've earned it by sitting under trees thinking really hard. The Winnie the Pooh strategy. Did I only get the spirit? I didn't get any wisdom? I thought wisdom was an actual stat. I was like, man, we just made out like a bandit. There's actually, I think, an upgrade, or that Hiccup tried to get me right there, but I was like, nay, Hiccup. Nay! You shall not have me right now. The hero of the ages. Sell me your shit. So we can do blood charge, does more damage. We have blood beam, costs less stamina. Blood charge uses less stamina. Stab in 3 directions at once sounds super sexy. And I want to do it pretty badly, but I'm going to go with blood beam, I guess. And then I'm also going to go with resolve, maybe. We don't have the money for anything else, so I'm trying to do like maximum upgrades. Oh wow, that did make it a lot cheaper. Like we can maintain that Kamehameha for like days now. Or a Gallic gun, or whatever you want to call it, Masenko. It doesn't matter. They're all the same attack. They are all the same attack. I've noticed that the Masenko seems to be a little bit curvier. Like it kind of goes out like a professional bowler and curves towards the enemy. But aside from that, I mean, it's all the same damn attack. There's no difference. Do we find the Keeper of the Undead again? Oh shit. No, we found an ambush. A literal ambush while an am tree. I'm gonna hold them back for just a second and just see like what I can accomplish here. You stop that right. Oh, no damage taken. No damage taken. All 3 of them. Little fiery things, get away from me. Ah! Oh no. Giant hate bear. That's a bear that's infused with the powers of hate. And also apparently Chinese dragons. I don't know. He kind of has like a Chinese dragon face. It's got like that look, like, you know, the big paper dragon thing that they dance with on like Chinese New Year's or when they're doing like the touristy parade things or whatever in Chinatown. He kind of looks like he has one of those dragon heads. It looks a little bit inspired. It's got kind of like a brick-like head in the front. I saw a guy that was really, really good at controlling one of those, and he could make like the eyebrows move and everything like that. It was crazy. I was like, so what, is this your job? Just to like put on a giant like backpack that's a dragon and then just like manipulate it all day long? That's pretty legit, man. To get to do something that's like part of your culture and also something that's like fun like that, like every single day, to learn the ins and outs of playing around with like a puppet dragon head all day, that'd be dope, dude. I'd be down. Idun the Ever Young. You were here for the apples, but they are not for you. Are they like the apples of youth or something like that? I'm not really a big fan of pleading. I'm not that guy. Thank you, but these are for the gods alone, that they may live in youth forever, but I will make a gift for you, as you are virtuous. My sister Freya left me her pet pig. It is quite stubborn. Or you can have some opals others left me. Which would you like? The pig. Let's go with the pig. The pig of the gods? Hell yeah. Her name is Hildisvini. Take care not to wound her pride, and do not think you can steal my apples. The animal's eyes betray no trace of trust or loyalty, but it follows you obediently. That piggy is adorable. Oh, we got a battle piggy with tattoos. It's a battle piggy with sleeves. A hardcore piggy that's going to keep watch over us as we start our rock and roll career in the shady dive bars of wherever the hell we are. Piggy, you still with me? Piggy seems to have running and like endurance. Piggy, you dug up an opal for me. Thank you, Piggy. I like this game. It's like variable. Every time you play, something different happens, and I like that about it. I mean, I've only played like twice now. No, Piggy. Piggy, save me from these razor monkeys, Piggy. He was lining them up, but I was too good at murder, so I guess that's fine. I would rather be too good at murder than not be good enough at murder. I'd rather be like Norman, well, maybe not Norman Bates. He's a little weird. I've been watching Bates Motel, man, but that show rubs me the wrong way. One does not obey the Queen of Heaven. One respects, questions, and develops one's own sense of what is right. You mean to tell me that there's like a religion that doesn't expect you to just like blatantly believe in something unquestioningly? It looks like our Piggy can't take damage either, which is pretty sweet. Piggy, I demand you go fight that spike lizard. I don't know what it is, but there you go. Headbutt it in the face. Don't let it talk to me like that, Piggy. Yeah, that's why me and Piggy are homies right there. That's why me and Piggy, that's why I'm down with Piggy. That's why we chill. Man, I lasered the hell out of those pigs. I wonder if there's any salvageable bacon left, or just like my laser as a secondary effect converts them into opals automatically. And it seems like it's a transformative beam. It seems like it's got like a Captain Ginyu-like quality to it. God, there's a part of... I gotta skip that part whenever I get to it. I don't like the Ginyu Force part. Anything with body swapping, I just inherently dislike in anything. It's not even just Dragon Ball Z. I just don't like body swapping as a concept. It's just, oh, what is this over here? It's a kitty. The cat hisses and growls as you approach. You can see the outline of its ribs under its fur. I'm going to feed you, kitty, because you are hungry. I have a kitty on my lap right now. Ollie's hanging out with me. Hollister Crawley, a.k.a. Ollie Pop, a.k.a. Ollie Roger, a.k.a. Citizen Oliver. The cat purrs that it eats a slice of your meat you offer from your travel rations. I have never eaten so well in years. Calling me by name of Bayun if the bony-legged witch finds you. Aw, man, we could have... If we had had him earlier on, I think he's the counter to Baba Yaga. I think he has the ability to freeze her hut or something like that so that we can actually catch up with her. I'm not 100% on that, but we got that last time too, and he was at the end of the zone instead of being at the beginning. Next time we get Baba Yaga, it might be worth it to look around the zone first for him. I hadn't really thought about it because it's been a couple days since I played last, but it might be a better idea to look around for Bayun and then go find Baba Yaga's hut after that, but I don't know. I guess we're camping for the night. Just me and my piggy, acting all squishy. They say that when the sun cult threatened Kubele, tears of pity sprang in her eyes. Word spread across the tribes that Kubele was keen with insight. Hooray! Better keen with insight than keen with farts. That's what I always say. That's a very personal, specific thing. I just don't like being farty, you know. Just being all gaseous when you're in large groups of people. If you're in the right group of people, I guess you can crack them off and it'll make you more popular. But in general, I don't know if I should experiment. I said I was going to experiment with food this whole time, so let's experiment with food. Last time we did rice and honey, we did flour and honey, we've done water and flour, we did flour and eggs. Let's try, oh, I don't know. rice and eggs maybe and see what we get out. I don't know if every single combination produces. Some combinations might be duds. You discovered a new recipe for eggy rice. Oh, so it's like egg fried rice. Okay. Eggy rice gives everybody 3 spirit. That's pretty sweet. Not a big fan of egg fried rice. It's not one of my favorite meals, but I'll eat it. You know, I'm not picky. I'm kind of just going to keep traveling in one direction until we hit something and see where we can go because, baby, you light up my world like nobody else and all that kind of stuff. My girlfriend is like a massive One Direction fan. It is problematic at times. Like, I'll be sitting there out on the front porch trying to look hard, just sitting there, being like, I ain't got no candy for you. And then all of a sudden from inside my house, you'll hear One Direction coming up hella loud. And unfortunately, it's difficult to cow the neighborhood with One Direction as your backing soundtrack. It's rough. The fox returns your stare, unmoving. What if I do this? Oh, you like that right there, fox? Yeah, what if I do that? Didn't work for you? What if I do this right here? Da-na-na-na. No, that doesn't work for you either? Alright, fine then, fox. I want to hang out anyways. This guy. Ah! I get that same look when my girlfriend brings donuts home from work. They say this was once a great ocean before a young girl prayed to the sun. But why would she do that? Evil. Not every child can have a kind heart, I suppose, but imagine how many must have died in the boiling. Vengeful. Does it replace from the top or does it replace from the bottom? Looks like it replaces from the middle, maybe? I don't know. Apparently, I'm going to be violent again. I'm noticing a tendency when I play this game that I always end up with violent traits. What is this little... What are you? My pig wants to attack you, so I assume you're up to no good. I'm gonna laser you into submission. Little Pikachu-looking bastard. Yeah, get him, piggy. Can it die? Because I just lasered the hell out of that thing. That thing got lasered all day long. And it just took it straight to the face. I don't know why I'm the legendary here. You should send that little chinchilla-looking thing. A humble shrine stands crusted with salt in the wear of years. I guess I'll clean it. At your touch, the shrine crumbles with a soft whisper, pieces blown away by the winds. Huh. Was that foolish? What is that I just picked up? I do wish that you had like a meter or something right here that would tell you how things feel. Like, I get for ambiance purposes why they didn't do it, but... Do we unlock anything else? It looks like if you just go to, like, visiting locations where you talk to people and stuff like that, it doesn't cost you a day maybe, or maybe it costs you, like, a half a day or something. I don't know. I was hoping it would unlock something in that direction, but it doesn't look like it went that way. We have traveled far and wide today. I'm trying to hit all the unique locations before we do anything else. There's a sun cult shrine. Or site, sorry. There's a merchant there, and there's honey here. I guess I'll go after the merchant. I don't know. I still haven't quite figured out what the priorities should be for like a successful playthrough where you stop the sun god thing from destroying everything. Luckily, this is only like my second full playthrough, so she seems to be a pretty powerful character. Her mobility in combination with the fact that she can drop some serious deepity deeps, those big fat deepity derps on people, is hardcore, man. It seems like she can cause some... What is going on over here? Is a dead thing. Piggy, do you sense anything over here? Use your piggy senses. Make them tingle. Ah. We're up against these things again. Okay, I'm going to destroy their home. Because obviously that's a great way to make friends. And then I will stab them to death. Because why not? They're trying to murder me. I'm trying to murder them. This is how these things work. Nerd Castle. We hang out for a little while. We commit a tiny bit of murder. And then maybe at the end of the day we get paid. All things considered, if it works out, not a bad day's work. Die, cactus. You should not do this while you're in the desert, by the way. Some cactuses take like 30 years to grow. It can take them a really, really, really long time. And like any type of invasion into their flesh or whatever can cause issues with parasites and stuff like... Oh, did you just beat up my pig, son? I know you just didn't spit blows at my pig. It's about to be on, you Cubone ass looking little bastard. Trying to be all edgy, be like, oh, I'm a Cubone, but you know, I'm like the teenage version of Cubone. I've got thoughts and feelings, man. Nobody understands me. Look at my skull, it's so edgy. Look at my hands, they're also edgy. That's why I stab you with them, because they make pretty good stabbing devices. But yeah, don't destroy cacti. It's a bad plan. Park ranger sees you doing it. It's probably gonna lead to trouble. I'm gonna murder this dude. What? What do you want? The holy sun scorches both of our souls, but only one of us is deserving. Attack! You bring out weapons and he retreats, face harsh with rage. The cultist leaves in a hurry. But I was looking forward to stabbing one of those little bastards. They're always giving me shit. Every time I see them, they're like, oh, you're so cursed. I'm so awesome. I have a bald head. I've discovered the shaving technology and power of Gillette. Like, who cares? Ooh, treasure cave. I like treasure. I like caves. This spelunking adventure seems piggy. You want to eat this heart over here? I hope my piggy gets its health back at the end of this adventure. If piggy don't, piggy's gonna have a real short life when we get to Marduk. Piggy ain't gonna make it. The hell is this thing? The bones look ancient and delicate. I know just what to do with these. Wear them! Wearing the skull brings a momentary sensation of ultimate ancient power. And then it crumbles into dust. I wore that helmet right there. Ooh, 5 endurance and you become prideful. I was already prideful, so no harm, no foul. Free HP for me. Oh, there's a lion, can't you see? I've teleported away. I'll fight all day. Please don't claw me in the seat. That's the butthole, in case you were wondering. Ugh, I gotta commute somewhere this week. I gotta commute twice this week. I am not looking forward to it. Does it count as commuting if you're not going to work? But yeah, I gotta go into the city this week twice, and it's just gonna be a mess, and I am not looking forward to it. Gotta get up early and drive into the city. I was like, no! I'm not good at getting up early. It's never been a strength of mine. We can do stab does more damage, blood charge does more damage. I'm gonna go with blood charge, because I feel like I use that more frequently. Blood charge seems like something that I whip out a lot, and so making it do extra damage seems like a pretty smart thing to do. I do feel like this character is more... What is this thing? There's like a magical hellgate over here. Speaking of which, that was one of the most wasted intellectual properties ever. Hellgate London was a travesty. That universe and that world was so awesome, and the lore and the artwork was so badass, and it was just squandered. It was squandered on such a terrible game. Somebody needs to bring back Hellgate London as like, I don't know, like a point-and-click survival game or something. I would love to see a Hellgate London game where it takes basically the mechanics of whatever. I mean, honestly, you could take any of the survival games out. Oh no, bad things are about to happen. About to be attacked by Toro snakes, yep. And then random little bastards with shivs. I think these are Sun Cult guys. Luckily, I've got super awesome Goku powers, so they can't stop me now. It all seems kind of trivial when you play this character, doesn't it? We just kind of wipe everything out without any problem to ourselves. She's a badass. She is definitely a badass. 0 dams given. You know, a dam used to be like a really, really small coin, like a coin that wasn't worth anything. It was like a DAM, like an Indian coin or something like that. And so British colonial soldiers would say that like something wasn't worth a damn. And then when they got back home, people thought they were just swearing. But no, wasn't like that. We're gonna campa for the day. My leg is asleep, but my cat's gonna be so upset when I shift to like fix it. Here we go. Whew. He woke up a little bit. He stirred slightly, but as the forest burned, Kubele's resolve grew ever stronger. She would destroy the Sun Cult. I still haven't found that priestess lady either. In one of my beta playthroughs like a month ago, I found the priestess lady that was able to help you with like the thing, and she comes and hangs out around your campfire, but I haven't had luck lately. I don't know if I should focus on... Let's go hunt for... No, we said we were going to cook, didn't we? All right, let's cook. We've got to cook, Jesse. I'll probably go water and rice. I bet that'll give us like sticky rice or something like that. Oh, it's so good. I had sticky rice last night. You discovered a new recipe for fluffy rice. Everyone gets 3 endurance. Okay. What is that fire? The forests are burning. Apparently there's 1 day remaining until Marduk tries to murder my face holes off. Let's go on a mountain adventure. We never go on mountain adventures, so I figure we'll go. Then again, I'm out of time for the day, so I'll come back in just a minute. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Moon Hunters. Bye, everybody. I'll see you in tomorrow's episode.